A sound escapes the body. No permission asked, a tear forms, it falls. No one taught this, no one planned this, still it came. A baby cries not because it knows loss, not because it knows language, but because something moved, something real. An idea bends down, wipes the cheek and says, "What's wrong? Don't cry." And something small is learned, that this movement is wrong, that this tenderness must hide, that tears means sadness, that sadness means weakness, that weakness must be fixed. He is past, the child becomes an adult, the tears remain, but now in secret. Watching a movie in which a lion cub loses his father. Watching a father as his child struggles to breathe. Watching a mother run through a crowded hall searching for her lost daughter. The heart remembers how to feel, even when the mind does not know why. And the tears return, not from strength or weakness, not from clarity or confusion, but because something was touched that had no words. Even if the reason was illusion, even if it was just attachment, even if it was just a lie, still the expression was real. Tears are not evidence of truth, but they are evidence of existence, moving, releasing, opening. Stone does not weep, it has no doorway, but your heart weeps, even for a lost diamond. Let them be, not managed, not interpreted, not cured. There is no ego in a falling tear, no division, no control, only a moment where nothing is held back. Let them express, not just in children, but in the woman who weeps in silence long after shouting stops. Not from weakness, but because something sacred was stepped on, and no one noticed, not even her. Let them fall in the man who holds in strength, but cracks at the scent of his mother's cooking years after she's gone. Not from loss, but because something inside still remembers being held. Let them speak, in the one who tears up, mid-sentence, mid-meeting, mid-laughter. Not because anything is wrong, but because something is finally right, a touch, a look, a moment without defense. A scene in a film, a song on the radio, an old photo, and the flood comes. Not because the mind understands, not because the past returns, but because the heart does not lie. Even if they come from illusion, from attachment, from stories, from memory, still, they are real in their expression. Not what caused them, but what they carry, a pulse, a message, a sacred leak in the dam of self-control. Let them come, not to fix, not to explain, just to be. Because not all tears come from pain, some from attachment, some when words can't express, but all arrive from an unguarded moment where existence meets itself. And what flows then is not sadness, but truth, unfiltered. Just the purity of being, spilling out without shame, without a name. They don't need to be wiped, they don't need to be hidden, they don't even need to be seen, only allowed. Let them fall like a rain, on a dry field that never stopped hoping to feel again. They don't belong to a name, a face, or a side, only to what is real.